Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Space Engineers. Today, I am going to be playing on the group of other content creators server, the Content Engineers, and we're going to be sitting here playing on our Pertam Survival. So, with all of that, and I'm trying something new. I'm trying to stream this in vertical, so you guys kind of just let me know what you guys think. If you're all for it, if you're against it, just let me know, and we'll kind of keep things going from here. All right. So earlier today, I landed my pod. So what we need to do is we need to get some ore processing. So I'm going to start by continuing to dig this hole because I need to get some computers so I can get uh, this landing craft to actually be able to take off. I don't think I'm going to have a whole lot of power to do so. So we're going to kind of see how things are going with it. And kind of see kind of how that takes off. Just collecting some stone. I'm going to go into here. Production. All right, got some stone going. Ooh, let me get rid of this death voxel. Oh, come on. Come on. Take out the tiny cube that will kill me. Hey, I got it. All right, so we need to build some computers. Let me pop over here to my survival kits. Maybe. Production. Two displays and also the rest of that. Computers got two displays, six computers. All right, now we just need the 14 more computers. All right, we got some of that, some of that. Make my life a little bit harder. Did we make the rest of the computers? I think we did. So we need to sit here. Let's go ahead and turn on our Atmo thrusters. Ah, I have no gyro control. Well, that didn't work out like I planned. Oh no, what did I knock out? I knocked out my blasted ore detector. Ain't that a shame? Of course I sat here and forgot that I won't even be able to make a gyro. Well, shit. I guess from here we're just going to yeah, this is gonna be as good as any place. I don't have anything to build off of, and yeah, get me some steel plates. So I'm gonna need to sit here and start tearing apart the ship if I want to probably use any of it. So let's go ahead and start that process now. I'm gonna need. Actually, I don't know what I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need something. Maybe start building the chassis for my larger rover and just kind of start from here. All right. All right. So let's get a large block going. Um, what do I need for a projector? Large tube. So we're okay. Okay. I see what we're doing. We're building a refinery first. A basic one. Basic refinery, motor, computer, construction, steel. All right, so we're going to go ahead and probably grab a lot of it from here. I definitely got the motor and construction components. I know I can get the computers from the helm. You're kind of watching this and you think I need to like zoom out on my view here. Let me know. I may have to adjust this. That this is kind of my first time getting that going. Just grinding away. All right. Let's see how much do we need left. I just need steel plate. I wonder if I've made enough. I've made 27. Ah, that's so close. Let's grab this guy from here. And we'll go ahead and get this guy up and running. I will need some sort of power system. Um, let's get a wind turbine going. Ooh, what do I need for you? Oh, way more than I can do. All right, so now I need to let's go ahead and build this up a little bit. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think that should be enough to get a good wind turbine up and going. So I'm going to place a block here. We're going to look for our column block. And I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that should be plenty high. Do we have stackable ones? Maybe we do, maybe we don't. I don't know. All right. And then I'll just need to grab. What do I need for it? Let's see, I'm going to need some computers, girders, construction components, motors, and interior plates. So I know I'm going to need not 100 girders. Let's do 20 girders and 20 interior plates. Then we're going to go ahead and let's. Ooh, what can we grind? Oh, let's grind down this engine. We already got that engine. We'll hit some of these landing gears. I think ultimately what I need to have connected right now is my survival kit and battery. Other than that, everything else is just up for grabs. And even then, once I get everything else going, I just move the survival kit over. Oh, I need 24 girders. Okay. Two, two of those, and what did 20? Oh, not 100. 10 more. 10 more. So that means I need to probably do some digging. Let's go ahead and dig right up here. Oh, I'm out of hydrogen. I should probably top that off before I do anything else. Make sure I have enough hydrogen to get myself out of whatever hole I dig myself into. You know, you figure Minecraft would have taught me that. Just dig in this hole. Dig in this hole. Oh, hey, I got iron. That's not going to be bad. What if there's iron? That means there's more than likely cobalt nearby, which may have been a complete accident, but may actually be a nice find for me. So once I can get a rover up and going, I can go to the outpost, future build site for some of our big projects we got coming up. And then we'll kind of go from there. I think eventually I'll just build a ship, but for now, this is what I got. So we got, what, 2K? I got a bunch of butters. Ooh, that'll be good for when I'm building a drill. Because I just need to build a drill and an assembler on top of all that. And I can get things kind of going from there typically. Oh, nope. I don't want any more of those. I want those and those. I mean, I'm probably going to need them anyways, but so I'm not going to dispose of them, but no. It. Ooh, buddy. I'm going to do something here. I'm going to throw some steel plates on that. Woo. Okay, well, I'm going to grab these guys right here and I'm going to weld up these bottom plates so I don't have to worry about explosive power discharges. All right. Pro tip, always weld your base plates for whatever base you're building, because all it takes is one nick of the drill. I'm not sure if that's a pro tip. Maybe like a beginner tip. I don't know. Nope, too close. I don't want to nick that at all. Plus, on the plus side, I'm making this a little bit easier for when I get a drill going, because I already have a good chunk of it already dug out. All right, pop over here. Hey, I got that, and I got that, which means I just need to top off what power I got. Fly to the top. I have wind turbine. Which, if I check this terminal right here, wind turbine, optimal, 450 watts, baby. or kilowatts. Do we have stackables on? I can't remember. Or is that like a separate? Nah, it's a separate one. Ooh, takes a little bit more. You know what? Let's do that because I'd rather be able to expand my. We have the stackable wind turbines. I have most of the parts of. So I just need two more motors, and I have like 58 of them in the rover. So, not the rover, the lander. Oh, well, I probably should take care of my fuel while I'm here. All right, perfect. And just to confirm that, stackable wind turbine, a little bit less. But that's okay. I can live without that extra 50. So let's go ahead and I think my next project is let's get right there our survival kits. Now it's going to take a little bit more than. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to need. I'm still going to only need the 3 medical components. So in reality, I think it's just the extra steel plates I need. Not 100% sure. I just know that the medical components are the same. So we're going to build. We're going to go ahead and build our survival kit right there. Not a great place for it, but considering that that assemblers have no other terminal points, I'm kind of left with no other option. So away we build, and I will need. Oop, nope, I already have you on my hotkey. So I just need 4 more computers and a bunch of steel plates. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and push through a bunch of steel plates. And while that's pushing through, I'm going to pop over here, continue to dig my hole because it's early stage space engineers and all you're good for is just digging holes. All right, so pop up here. We'll drop off what stone we have, take what steel plates we need. And that's right, I will need 4 more computers, which honestly, how many do we have in here? We have 8. I just need. Ooh, yeah, we're just about 5 steel plates, 6 steel plates, and then I need. That's only for the extra bit. Yeah, so we're good to go. We're. All right, here we go. Taking out my survival kit. Ooh, 2 suitcases worth of stuff. Perfect. So now that we've gotten that part done, let's go ahead and just process the rest of this, because I have no more use for any of this. Maybe the antenna, but I could always build another antenna. Do, do, do. Ooh, wait, no, I have. Can't quite get rid of this. Nope. Okay. Nope, because I need my H2O2 generator. And right now, I mean, I don't have any ice. So there's that. I'll have to find a little ice oasis here in a second. Oh, not a second, but here in a bit. So what we are going to do is let's start gathering some materials. Oh, they have a drill system. Nanobot. Ooh, that's fancy. Except I'm just going to go and do the regular drill for now. Wait, 300 steel plate? Oh. Hell, that's a lot cheaper. Drill and fill. I'm just going to go with the normal drill for now. I'll have to look at that mod. Theory, I should. We just need to clean out this area right here. I'm not going to waste the resources. Hit this guy out, and I think once we get those guys going, will that be enough room for our... No. Where am I? Where am I? Right there, that corner. Right. 7. Okay, what's it? Clip up over there. Okay. Kind of checking my bounding boxes. So close. What do we? Hmm. Of course, I just, dropped myself in a hole. Grab me those guys. That's fixed. Do I need to maybe just knock out this guy? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking a little bit, Carl. Is maybe a little bit deeper. And yeah, I also I may have nicked a unwelded block with a drill earlier. So I don't suggest that. There we go. So let's look at what we have. I know I don't have everything for this. I do have a good chunk though, so I just need some steel plates, more construction components, and yes, it does happen. Happens probably more often than I care for, but it happens. All right, so we're gonna sit here and continue drilling out our hole. So I'm gonna focus more on this side so I can let the drill do its work. I'm gonna have to sit here and all right. We'll dump that. I'll have to refill my energy from the survival kit. Yeah, yeah. Typically, yes, but this isn't entirely where I am looking at where I am kind of my goal area. So right now, I'm just building up an area so I can build a stupid rover and do stupid things. I might just get the basic chassis and frame going, and then kind of build it as I go. Oh, nice, nice. That's not bad. I find with SC, yeah, you kind of go in like different waves of like how often you're playing. What did I just looked at that? Let's see. Construction. Oh, you know what? I don't have the ability to make large steel tubes. I'm going to need to make an assembler. Uh, of course. Always trying to make me do things in order. So there. And I'll need some steel plate, which you don't have. Frame underneath there. All right. So oh, I still nope, I don't need you. I don't need you. Which means I just put a bunch of stuff into production that I don't necessarily need. So we'll just try this again. Okay. So there's that. That's going. That's going. Let's switch over to our drill. And just start cranking away at some more mining. Say a stupid mindset carries around 80 plus or minus millstone in a single load, counting collectors, etc. Yeah, but I've been really guilty of that myself. Like horribly. And that's kind of why like I'm interested to see like doing like a more mobile base setup because I can't be flying or riding around with that much stone at all. Just yeah. Concrete. If you ever played with the concrete mods, that gets really bad too. All right. So let's go ahead and see what I can pull out. Still need some construction components, still need computers and steel. Which looks like that's all it's making right now. Perfect. Just going to kind of keep drilling away here. Yeah, the server's already kind of been up and going for God, went up Friday, but since it's also the start of a new semester, I've been busy with schoolwork. And we already got one guy already out in space. Actually, I think we might have multiple people out in space. I'll have to actually kind of, yeah, uncompleted mobile drilling platforms, I feel like are the bane of every engineer's existence because I feel we end up all building like one mobile platform and just kind of getting bored with it or becoming too overwhelmed because we're trying to do too much. That'll be kind of interesting. Maybe building a base up on one of these plateaus. That wouldn't be a bad idea. That'd be a nifty looking spot for one. All right, so that's all the computers. I don't need any more computers. Stop making computers. Work on, yeah, work on that. All right, so we'll just kind of let our survival kit kind of work its magic over here. I'm going to continue doing the bane of all. Oh, okay. Carl used a 14 piston accordion drill rig, pure vanilla. Like accordion, do you mean like a nested where it kind of looks like a bunch of like tubular spaghetti? And then you just kind of like they all extend up really nicely, or did you do like them like in a row? I mean, either way, that's still pretty impressive, especially for vanilla. Especially if you didn't do it in experimental. Let's see, use it got glitched into permanent base, so it got okay. It was a nested okay. All set up into survival. Yeah, survival with nested designs. Survival does not like them. I mean, still won't stop me from building them because I'd rather the small amounts that I lose in verticality um makes up for just how much more compact it is. So we're just kind of let's see. We just need the steel plates, right? Yeah, that's all we need. Sweet. So let's take a look at that. I don't need you anymore. And looks like we might have some fun weather coming in, or is that just sundown? That might be just sundown. So we'll just go ahead and kind of keep drilling ourselves a hole here, and probably we'll have to go straight to adding a piston. Oh, replaced, not Topsfield. Okay, okay. I get that. I get that. I was a little confused. I was going to be like, is that something I need to Google search here in a bit? Yes. Yeah, those grav collector systems aren't bad. I haven't like played around a lot with them though. I did when I did mine was on an asteroid miner where I had a gravity field pushing out the ores and a gravity field kind of pulling it in so they eventually would hit like an equilibrium. And then while my mining ship was doing its thing, I would come in, fly in, scoop up all the ore, take it to the refinery, and then just kind of do that process for a couple hours. Ah, goddamn autocorrect doing its autocorrecty things. Oh yeah, we're switching into night now. Probably means I should probably think about getting light in here. Oh, okay, so yeah, trolling, not Topsfield or so yeah, either way. All right, so we just need some steel plates. Oop, nope, that's too much because now I can't access that guy. So we'll just kind of let that go. Will I have enough steel for it? I guess iron technically. I have none in the refinery, so I guess some more digging. I wonder if somebody's done the math with like how much stone you need to mine early game just to get the basics up and going. Maybe it's just easier if I just knew exactly how much I would need. A setup with 4 refineries, 4 assemblers with 9-ish H2O2 gens, and oh god, the heart's in the way. 10 backup hydrogen engines. That's actually pretty impressive. On your refineries, did you like just have them all kind of going all natural, no sorting, no prioritizing ores, or did you have a fancy refiner system kind of going up? There we go. Let's get some lights going on in here. Yeah, I got to be careful with that because if I dig too far underneath, I'm gonna have that whole thing kind of coming in on me. Energy's low. Let's top off my energy. Right. We got 11 steel plates going right now. Not too bad. So I guess what I can also do is I know I need my battery. Ooh, actually, get some lights going in here. Perfect. Oh, here. Then there we go. And we'll continue grinding this up. Nice. I guess though with four, if you got especially on a mobile, unless you get like a shit ton of like cobalt or like some really long processing ores, that's probably wouldn't be a bad way of going about it. I guess yeah, with mobility comes simplicity in its own way. I feel like there are some very unique problems that mobile grids have to deal with. So Oh, nice. Nice. You know, I recently ran so it currently has a fly through hanger and four other hangers. So I recently we were kind of fucking around on this server a little bit and we saw one of the big parallax ships. And it's got a really nice like centralized hanger going down the middle of the ship and I'm like, you know that I think that that makes sense like to a degree. Oh, oh, now I have the motors and displays. Currently had it set up for Atmo and space compatible. Yeah. So you had a kind of like a little hybrid system kind of going on. That's not bad. I feel like most ships, especially when you're getting into like the mobile material processing centers and refineries and or stations, like you're gonna end up need. Oh, there's all my computers. You're gonna end up needing some sort of like multi thruster, whether it's ion, hydrogen, Atmo, kind of mixed in there. We're gonna make this real nice. I'm gonna like full hybrid. Steel plates, which is yes. I need no. Okay, we'll grab some more iron and start this process. Now we have the basics set up. We'll drop this ore off. I think really the only thing I need now from here is an H2O2 generator. Uh oh jeez. Had 28 lifting large Atmos. Oof. Power draw. But I guess that made makes sense when you have what was it, 10 hydrogen engines? What was that? So it's five megawatts. So that's 50 megawatts of power. That makes sense. I feel like you can get a little lift with that much power going. All right, so we're gonna go one, and then we'll throw a ramp right there. And now I need to start getting this drill up and going. So what do I need for this drill? No longer have access to that. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Oof. All right. So we have the motors, we have the computers. I just need the plates and the construction components. I know I have a bunch of construction components because I just had them in my inventory. We'll just go ahead and grab all of that. Ooh, wait. Grab those. And then let's go ahead and have inventory all of you to the basic assembler. And production. Assembler. Disassembly. Disassemble all. Right, so we just need 6 more tubes and a bunch of steel plates. Got it. here. Basic assembler. Disassemble all. Let's see. Close to the same hydrogen thrust. The hydrogen generators are backup power had close to 20 small reactors and one large. Jeez, what does that power output lead to? Like, what is that damn? All right. Them up when the batteries turn 20%. Oh, jeez. Man, you'd be sitting. Oh, man. That's impressive. That is one impressive power system you got going on there. So, all right, so we know basic assembler. What did I say? I said we needed like 6 tubes, and we'll do like 200 plates. I think. I don't know. Some nickel. Oh wait, no, you're. I need just 90 more steel plates. Those steel tubes. All right. It had 16 large hydrogen tanks. The goal of adding more has. Well, I mean, you have all those hydrogen generators, so you might as well, what good, might as well fill them up, right? Probably took forever to fill them up because it takes forever for one hydrogen H2O2 gen to fill up a full large hydrogen tank. Um, and you had only what, 8? Oh, 9-ish. So you had almost double that. Oof. Well, the nice part, I guess, I said many loads. Well, I guess the nice part about a refinery system is realistically you're going to stay mobile, not mobile, static at least for a large chunk of bit time. But I guess mobility in space also has the ability to just cruise. How much stone do I have? 2? I need more. Energy is critical. 10%. Damn, how many was on a small grid miner with a load capacity of 490k ice? How many cargo containers did you have on that small miner? I mean, I feel like that's also like I also feel like that's like I don't know, man. That's just oof. All right, so let's see what our production is at right now. Production only 7. Why? Ooh, does this mean we got the pipes done? No. Why are we not? Oh, okay, okay. I guess if you break it down that, it really isn't that much. Two large and 6 or 8 drills with connectors and such. Yeah, I guess we should count the capacity of the drills. I guess ice doesn't take up like a whole lot of space. So I guess you can get a lot of ice in for in terms of size. A med in there as well. Yeah, and then it would also fill up your cockpit if your cockpit's wire kind of hooked up into there as well. So just every nook and cranny of that ship is just filled with ice. Yeah, that's what matters. If you can get your miner, in and out of gravity wells, that's the big thing. Being able to leave and return to the moon with a full load. That's the one tricky thing, especially like when you get like to space miners, is you always try to like figure out how many thrusters you're going to need. Kind of go from there. We'll just kind of actually be full. How much is that? 10K? Damn. Just needed 6 large ion for just lift. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, even in the moon, the ion engines aren't like super great. I don't want my survival kit. Just focus on the pipes. Focus on the pipes. What I want you to do is focus. Perfect. And now we will have you focus on some plates. Inventory. I'll grab you, you, you. Over to here. I only need 50 more plates. 57 technically. Which means I can adjust my production. Great. But I built it to be overloaded. Yeah. I mean, you kind of have to, though, with miners. Because if you don't build them to be over, because, just because it takes up the same amount of space, there? Oh, ejectors. Okay. It has 10 ejectors for just stone. Yeah, I could see that. I have a really bad habit from my early space engineers days of just trying not to get rid of stone, but I think it's eventually after about 3-ish thousand hours, I'm finally like, I don't need to collect all the stone. I mean, I'll use it, especially if I'm doing like large builds, just kind of since I can get 3 ores out of it. But if I have access to those ores, which on a mobile setup, um, on a mobile setup, I'm gonna not, yeah, I can't carry out that much stone. So we'll see. We'll play around with it. We'll have some fun. That's the big thing. Yeah, doing a large grid for a similar scale is sketchy. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it's just because the scale wise for the large grid is can be a little sketchy. Really, I just sometimes it's just a little more stable. At least in my opinion. I don't know. I don't have any science to back up that opinion. Right. Still working on some steel or some iron, I guess. I think my big issue with like large grid miners is just especially when you're playing with like Reavers or Parallax or any one of those MES factions, like you fly into the wrong area and you're loaded in with ore. Ooh, buddy, especially if you don't got any weapons or just a couple of weapons. As I ran into thrusters, cooking parts of the ship to try and stay in a similar size range. Yeah. I mean, there are ways to do internal thrusters, but yeah, especially if you're trying to like maintain certain size, gonna always run into that kind of thing. It's always worse when you get like the almost perfect build and it's like you need to like lengthen it or increase its size by like one block though. It's just the worst. Yeah, don't you know Parallax and Reavers, they're the biggest donators of ships to poor engineers in the entire multiverse or engineer verse. I don't know. I don't know what to call that. Oh, my favorite thing is, especially if you're playing with advanced welding, which I believe we are. Easy way to check. Weld. Yeah, we have a weld pad. All right. Because a lot of those Reaver ships have a lot of batteries, and I'm not sure about Parallax, but it looks like they got. Let's see, ran. Where did it get team from? I'm not sure your question, Carl. To be honest. Oh, nice. Inber Impulse frigate as your own ship. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. You keep doing you. You keep being that space pirate. All right, production. We got 41. It's not near enough. It's enough to kind of get me it's somewhat started. Hell yeah. Okay. I get it. I get your autocorrect is hating you. Three more. Mean. Oop. Nope. Nope. Come back to life. Ooh, buddy. Which gives me enough for that. Which perfect. So now I go from there. What do I need for what do I need for just a quick angle? Six motors, small steel tubes, construction, interior plate. Oh, I have. Oh, that's from the. Nope, you're the survival kit. You need to go to the assembler. You do 4, 5, 6. We'll do 12 of you. 22. We'll do 20. All right, let's see. Yeah, now has production, storage, and a hidden living area with engineering. It was originally a single bridge for interior and 40 plus O2H2 gens. Yeah, it's kind of a bit of a surprise, but some of those ships are just kind of held together with duct tape for the most part. All right, so what I'm going to do is very slowly build this down. Okay, what are we? Oof. Okay, next best thing. And more than it had originally. Oh man. So what we're gonna do So we're going to take this drill and we're going to just kind of throw it in a couple of different configurations and kind of go from there. I should put like a hinge on here and just have it like hinge back and forth. Might still do that. Yeah, no, eventually there's going to be piston on here, Carl. I just need to I just need to get some material moving. I just trying to see how much I'm moving and it's not as much as I needed. So I think yeah, I'm kind of thinking that I'll have to go up and then I'll have to figure out kind of what to go from here. So what I'm probably going to do is I can do. I'm wondering if I, why not? Let's see if I can get some material from here. If I have to move it by hand, I'll move it by hand. But yeah, I think piston might be the next step. Yeah. We'll just let this run. Ain't gonna grab a lot, but it will at least be some. And while that's working over there, I will work over here. Yeah, so right now, I think you're pretty much right on, Carl, is we can either run it off the top of the base, which I have no connectors, which I mean it's not saying it's not doable. But it is an option. I can run a piston somewhere in here, which again, viable, an option. And the other thing is running a hinge, and I might do the hinge one, push it out by like an extra block. And then have a work a piston in there that will push it further down. This way I can like articulate it a little bit. I think that might be what I'm going to do. Is kind of get some articulation going. Um, I guess I should. I mean, it's a slow amount. My problem is I just dug up too much of an area. Also, I haven't played with like vanilla tool settings in a while, so I I may have underestimated, overestimated the area of effect that the drill may have had. But that's okay. We can always make that work. We're gonna come here. I'm gonna grab a little bit you have. If you do a multi drill head on a piston setup, don't put the rotor at the base of the drill. Make sure. Yeah, no, man. Yeah, I'm I got you, man. You know, because plus, if we get all those pistons up and moving around, I don't want them like rotating this massive death ball of. Okay, well, there's that. All right, this little death. Oh, Mr. U. Oh, what's up? Not a whole lot, Mr. U. Just playing some Space Engineers. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, no, didn't expect to see Space Engineers. Yeah, you know what? Especially since you're probably doing like shorts live. Yep, I'm trying something a little bit different. But yeah, no, that putting a rotor at the base of a piston drill where the pistons connect is definitely a great way to summon Clang. All right, so let's. Okay, so what do I need for a hinge? Me neither. Well, welcome. I'm glad you guys are joining us. All right, computers, motors, large steel tube. Okay. And then I'll need a piston. Yes, I am making a auto drill. Oh yeah, I can make that work. So what I'm thinking is I might have a vertical piston moving up and then kind of do two or three pistons going down. Kind of going from there. And then we'll hopefully get some ore going so I can start building my little Land Rover here. Nice. Well, ain't nothing wrong with playing it on the Xbox. Though my son has has Space Engineers on the PlayStation. And I don't know how it is with you people who play it on the Xbox. Is it like just as complicated um like it just seems like there's just so many different sub menus using a controller, or do you like hook up a mouse and keyboard to play? Oh, I'm gonna need to go to my. Well, I'm glad you're here for it. Is it Louise or Lewis? I guess I'm not really can't hear your response, but I'm going to try. All right, so we need. Yeah, I like that. So we're gonna go. Actually, you know what? I bet I can access. Oh God, what did I say? Did I say Louise is the second one? Or no, I said Lewis. It's Spanish. Oh. Okay. Okay, what do I need? Motor. I just need one motor. Oh, perfect. Both the friends. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Oh, nice. Nice. Making some trains. So since you're on the Xbox, you're gonna have to like use oh God, what do they use for the monorails on Xbox? or for on vanilla. The armor blocks, not the armor, the blast door blocks for the rail. Are you doing it like that, or are you doing like a train that's sitting like in like just some angled blocks and kind of going from there? Because I know they have the mod that unlocks the train parts, which I think if I remember, they're in the base game. I can't remember. It's been a while. All right, what am I building here? I got that. Ooh, do I have enough for you? I don't. Ooh, well, you know, Tilted probably should have thought about that when you were down here already. Yeah, so if I remember correctly, because of the way the blast doors are, that if you do like the blast door edge, that little edge piece, I believe, like it physically exists, but has a little bit more like leeway. Plus, I believe the blast doors are a little bit more resilient than your standard armor blocks. Um, when it comes to using them for your train tracks. And then I'll just need. I don't know why I didn't put it like that in the beginning. Yes, they don't deform. That was the word I was looking for, Carl. Thank you. Because, yeah, deformation is the enemy when it comes to areas with lots of friction. Ooh, perfect. I got some of that, got some of that, got some of that, which means is my survival kit making things? Shouldn't be. You know what, Mr. U? I have a kilt somewhere. Um, I have been meaning to replace it though because I have had it for years, and I have worn it out to the point where you can see way more than I am comfortable letting any other people see besides my wife. No, wait, why am I going all the way over here? Because I blocked my only other port. That's why. Well, okay. So, you know what? I already know. I'm going to need more stone. Might as well get started on that. Mr. You, you've only worn it once? There's a couple of interesting kilts I wouldn't mind having. Um, I saw like an athletic kilt that I want to get for when I do like my workouts and whatnot. But yeah, no, yeah, I used to have two full kilt, not full kilts, Two kind of like the shorter style kilts where so it has just kind of like the skirt part and not the sash. Um, and I have worn out both of them. Well, I mean, I guess that's fair, especially if it's more of a formal kilt. You don't want to sit here and wear that during your freshman year of high school, be known as the kilt kid. I don't know though. Depending on your high school, that may actually get you some bonus points there. If you're in middle school though, I'm sorry because middle school's a different ball game, man, and I feel sorry. Have all of this done up, and I now can't access that. That's okay. Um, Refinery. Oh, I do have some iron. All right, so what do I need total? Clear the board. Grab that. Grab that. Grab that. Okay. Which means I'm gonna need a lot of steel plate motors. 6, 12, 13, 13, 17, 17 motors. Yeah, pro tip, uh especially if you're in a crowded situation, always wear something underneath your kilt. I don't care how untraditional it is. Now, if you're in a more casual setting, you be you. Maybe. I'll need some interior plates, though. I know that for a fact. We'll bypass that. And I'm already out. Of course. I do have to sit here and say my worst under the kilt story happened. So I was out in a bar and I was sit here. I was hitting on. It was like I can't. It was close to St. Patty's Day. It wasn't St. Patty's Day, but it was close enough. I decided to rock the kilt out and sit here. I'm just being young me, but every time it was always the guys that sat here. It's like, ooh, what you wearing underneath your kilt? And just like, none of your business. So the only time I've had like the most harassment with that. I'm sorry, man. I mean, but in theory, if people can wear skirts at your school, like kilts should be acceptable. Though I do get that. I do get that. That is not a fun time at all. And I even just being in the same school district, man, that sucks. Let's drop off the stone I have. Almost, we're getting there. Not quite the start I wanted, but the start I got, and that's what adventures are about. Oof. Like I said, man, yeah, sorry that you're in an area that has to do with that. Well, not saying that I'm in an area that doesn't have to deal with that, but being in such a close proximity to that, that I totally get it. That shit sucks. All right, so we got those two, and I'll probably add more later on that part. We just need the small steel tubes, the interior plate. So this one needs some more motors. Oh, perfect. Small steel tubes. We'll grab those. Production. Get like a few more motors going. Sit here and see what we can. Now back to my hole. All right, so just kind of digging through here, kind of hopefully. I'm really hoping I can get this going in about two or three more like full loads. Because if I can sit here and do that, I will be a happy camper. Just the sooner I can stop hand mining, the better. There we go. How much energy? I got 25%, 24. Yeah, we got this. We got this. Okay, now what direction do I go to get out of here? Done lost myself. Oh wait, are you it? Are you it? Yeah, you're it. 7K to the binary. Grab some of those. Watch another person always makes fun of the inventory full signal. Yeah, yeah. It's good to know when your inventory is full. Just I wish she was a lot nicer about it. All right, so just down to the two motors and interior plates. And then I got to rebuild the drill because I'm pretty sure I used parts of my drill for to get that going. Production. Please focus on that. Just two motors. Sweet. I need to build myself a chair. That wouldn't be bad. Actually, yes, Mr. Yu, I do. Um, I actually have a short about it on my channel and an entire video dedicated to that. You know, not to kind of plug a video, but that's what I do. Yep, I have a tutorial on how to make solar panels that track the sun. However, there is when I made that video, you used to be able to stack older panels together um, and be able to do it both. You can't do that now. That's the only thing I need to probably go back and make an edit on that video somehow. But yes, I do have a video on it, and took you a while to figure it out. Hell yeah. When I feel kind of a little like I also have like the computer version is what I'm playing on right now. Uh, so I've had the ability to track the sun for a while, just not necessarily always using the custom turret controller. All right. Wait. Oh, we do. Perfect. Let me grab you, set you back up, and then, oof. Do I just weld these two together? I don't know. We'll see. Please tell me that you're mostly the way through. No, you're not. You know, I have not figured out, um, not really, and I'm not saying it's like for the lack of trying. I haven't really like done it because I know I don't have the patience for it. But mad props to the people that build walkers in like vanilla not vanilla Minecraft, vanilla Space Engineers. Oh, I'm getting tired, guys. um, yeah, no, props to people who build walkers because that just the coordination that takes. Mad props. That sounds like you're done with what you're doing. Yeah. One, two. Oh, I'm out of power. Whoopsies. Probably sit here and keep up on that. Like I said, I need to build myself a chair. You know, just nice, comfortable, lazy boy that I can sit in. If timers down, it's gyroscopes. So there's a little bug, especially on bipeds. Well, Mr. U, that sounds pretty damn cool. So I need 5 computers. Oh, 40 and a shit ton. Need 3 motors. All right, now I just need 178 steel panels. Should be doable, I think. Oh, yeah, you have. Basic assembler. Oh, let's see. Playing gets in the way a lot, especially when you're testing angles for the legs and knees. You know what? I would expect that. Yeah, that checks out. Honestly, so back in I want to say early 2000s, I remember playing Armored Core a lot with my brothers. And one of the things I always was fond was the tank treads for the mechs. And you know what? I totally get that. Why did I do 70? I'm going to need more than that. I'm going to need at least 100 more. It's another 50 ice going. Ooh. Okay. Production. Basic assembler. Let's throw a little bit of that. And I think that's actually. Oh, that's actually quite a bit. We'll grab those plates. And we'll need about 50 more to go. And we'll just kind of wait on that down here. All right. Please tell me we're done. Only one. Inventory. So close. 50 more. Okay. So that just means, well, no, because I said I probably need. All right, Mr. U, enjoy your bedtime. Probably got school tomorrow anyways, so. Oh, wait, no, you said that right in your post. Either way. Good night, man. Thanks for joining us. Oh, hey. I knew I was getting close. All right. Now down to the final bits. I feel like of stone I'm going to need. So once I start getting this process up and going, it should be good. Here we go from there. All right, let's take a look. Production. Ooh, we're getting close. Take that 23 plates, though. So close. All right. Now we dive down into the depths. Just hoping I get enough steel plates for this. That's going to be a big thing for tonight. If I can get this drill platform kind of up and going, or at least in its rudimentary stage up and going, that makes this next part so much more smoother as I build out one of my rovers. And then what we're going to be playing around with kind of as things progress is Kev from Kev Plays Essie. I have to remember if that's correct or not. I don't know if you saw the recent newsletter, was the he's the guy that's behind the voxel teleportation system. And we are sitting here running that with this. So I'm going to be playing around with that mod as things progress. All right, so that's quite a bit from there. We'll now pop up here, drop this off at the refinery. Please tell me that is enough to get the rest of my plates up and going. I only need like 26. I don't know. I don't know how many more I need anymore. I just exist. Okay, we got the 10 plates, 11. I guess I also have the construction components I could have broken down. 15 more. That's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Be so pissed if it stops at 14. There we go. All right. Moment of truth here. All right, sorry about that. If I lost you guys there for a second. Um, but yeah, finished up the. I don't know how long it's been since the crash, but yeah, got the the piston drill up and going. Looks like I need to finish this guy. What am I missing out of you? Still two motors? I thought I made those. We have enough for two motors. Ooh, okay, okay. Here's what we'll do. I'll throw those in here. I'll go to disassemble. To right, assemble. Enough for two motors. Perfect. There we go. I got my two motors going. There we go. And then reverse. Got what? 4 meters in there. All right. So with all of that, we have ourselves not the greatest of bases, not the greatest of starting, but we have at least something going with us today. So if you've been here since the beginning, I'm going to thank you right here, right now. If you like what you've watched so far, please give me a like. If you like me, please feel free to subscribe. And if you feel that there's anything I need to improve on, just let me know in the comments down below. I'm always available. But until next time, I am the Kilted Bastard. Thank every single one of you that has sat here and has subscribed, has liked, has been a part of this channel. So I feel like I'm about ready to cross my first major milestone here shortly. And I am glad that you're all here for that. So until next time, you all have a great rest of your night. Bye.